Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Brahma, Mai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणम् सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः शङ्कर भगवान् की जय। हरि ओम तत्सत्। Within in another 3 hours, we have to go to Kaladi and again we have to go to Himalayas. I don't know how it will be possible. Now we are in Himalayas. Yesterday, along with Shankara, we were all traveling in the Badarikashramam, and Sunanda, disciple, has got the Padmapada Namakaranam. Later on, he becomes a Padmapada Acharya. We saw the story up to that yesterday. Now today, the next journey of Acharya Shankara to the Kedara Prayanam, the journey to Kedaram. There are 5 Kedarams, Pancha Kedarams, different stops. And so from Vyasatirtha to, they came little down to the Jyotirthamam, the Raja who helped Jyotirtham. And from there, by the time when Shankara came to Jyotirtham, being the Raja is involved, the entire Praja also involved. So there is a big welcome, grand welcome to the Shankara, and from there Shankara decided to go to Kedar. Kedar Yatra is very difficult. Of course, going to Vyasaguha is also difficult, but Kedaram considered as a still difficult one. Then this Raja also followed the group. He also traveling along with Shankara to the Kedara. And all the arrangements are done. Then on the way, Gauri Kunda, there is one place. That means actually those who can't reach the final Kedaram, in the middle itself, one place, Shankara said, those who are not able to go because of their health and all this, everybody can't go. So from here, if they pray, that is more than enough. Like that, after that, there he did some kind of pratishtha. So as the mark of that, this place is enough for those who can't go Kedara total. And somehow they all reached the Kedara, and Shankara decided to stay for a few days in the Kedara. People one day go and visit and come back immediately itself is a difficult. But he decided to stay there. And so 5 Kedarams, Kapleshwaram, Rudranatham, Tunganatham, and like this, Kalpeshwaram, not Kalpeshwaram. So everywhere, Bhagavan Shankara installed the different Shivalingams and the idols like that. And later on, the Kedara, not in Kedara, in the down, where the people invited welcomed the Shankara. Later on, they even installed the Shankara's idol there. So that much they become close and ardent devotees of Shankara. The entire atmosphere has changed. All the temples in the Uttarakhand are done the Punaruddharanam. That means before that some problems and everywhere the intruders and all that. So many places were not known to the people and they stopped going like that. But after Shankara's visit to Uttarakhand, because each and every place he visited, so they all become regenerated again. Then Shonitapura, which is the capital of King Bana, and where the Usha and Mandhata name comes in the Bhagavata Mahapuranam. They both did the tapas in that place. Then Gupta Kashi and this Gauri Kund, where Gauri did the tapas. So all these things, and then Chiravasa Bhairavam, Bhimasena Sthanam. Bhimasena traveled in that path. It is told in the Mahabharata also. Then the top final Kedara. ब्रह्मपरात्पर पूर्णमहेश्वर ब्रह्मपरात्पर पूर्णमहेश्वर आदिनाथ श्री केदारेश्वर आदिनाथ श्री केदारेश्वर बिल्वदल प्रिय पूर्णमहेश्वर बिल्वदल प्रिय पूर्णमहेश्वर धिमि 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 नादहरा धिमि 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 नादहरा ब्रह्मपरात्पर पूर्णमहेश्वर ब्रह्मपरात्पर ईश्वर आदिनाथ श्री केदारेश्वर केदारेश्वर भगवान की जय. Where in this place even Goraksha Muni also did the tapas. Then the disciples who all followed the Shankara, they were so much suffering because of the coldness, chillness. And Shankara felt so compassionate, and in his meditation he discovered the hot springs. Then he instructed the students, here there is a hot spring, here is a hot water. So some extent it will be helpful, no? So like that, he found. When we live with the teacher, there won't be any difficulty for the student, provided the student must surrender totally. So the Lord, Guru will take care. Then prayanam towards the Gomukham, where there is a Bindu Saras, and Shiva from his jata left some Ganga water into that Bindu Saras for the sake of the Bhagirathi, and that is the place Gomukha. Why it is called? The place from which a small hole-like tunnel-like, where the water gushes with so much force, that stone, that place looks like the face of the cow. That's why it's called Gomukhi. Okay, and even reaching to this Gomukhi also very very difficult, and many people will lose their life on the way, because suddenly snowfall, avalanches, all will happen, and they will lose their life. And then from there they came to the Gangotri. Gomukhi is different, Gangotri is different. And there Acharya again installed a Shivalinga and the idol of the Ganga Devi. And those who can't go up to the Gomukhya from this Gangotri, if they worship from this place, it is as good as they reached and visited the Gomukhi. So options are required now everywhere. Options are required. Because Shastra has to cater for everybody, all kinds of people. Madhyama Adhikari, Mantha Adhikari, Madhyama and Uttama. Then, that time Shankara tell to Padmapada, look here, a sincere seeker should not undertake such a difficult journeys, because suppose due to any reason if he loses his life before getting the gnanam, it is mere waste. That means he is not saying that don't go at all, but your job is here, Atma Vidya, self realization more important. So for that purpose only, all these are all Chitta Shuddhi sake only. But don't decide and go if it is beyond your limit and you lose your life. If you die without getting the Atma Gnana, it how to Mahati Vinashti. So he instructed to the Padmapada at that time, then, so one should not die without knowing the truth. Have we decided like that? Yes?
Yes.
Confidently. Decide at least. Huh? What is wrong in deciding? I decided. I don't know. Decided. That should be the attitude. And then they reach to the Uttarakashi. Uttarakashi is famous. Even Swami Chinmayananda's ashram is there, and many times Chinmayananda used to conduct the retreat camps there in a suitable season, Uttarakashi. And in Uttarakashi, by the time Acharya's age is now 16 years. And from here, Jyotirdhama Raja, he gone back. He returned back to his kingdom. And Acharya stayed in the Uttarakashi for a few days or months. By giving up all his activities, he is staying in one cave. All the activities means even he is not taking the bath. He is not taking the bhiksha. No even interacting with the disciples. Everything is stopped and he is only in the mauna, not interacting with anybody. Complete withdrawal and only silently staying inside alone. And that time, what happened? There is one more student about whom I forgot to inform you. Uh, I left that incident. Is not a unknown. When Shankara leaving from the Kashi, the last day after the king arranged the guide, that one day before, the childhood friend Vishnu Sharma somehow in searched and find all the way came to Kashi from Khaladi. The childhood friend Vishnu Sharma. And when they both again met Shankara, now Shankara is also grown up and is also grown up, then recognized each other and then Shankara hugged him and Vishnu Sharma got tears in the eyes, felt so happy. Finally, I'm able to find you where you are. And then immediately Shankara given the sannyasa diksha to that Vishnu Sharma, and that Vishnu Sharma is now called Chitsukha. Chitsukha. So this incident I have to tell there, but we left it. Now, Chitsukha worrying about the Shankara. Why? Because he knows that the childhood story, Shankara's father Shivaguru, what he got in the dream, and what that God has given the option. You want a short-lived child or Gnani, all that. Because he is the same village boy, no? He knows everything. Everything he knows about the Shankara. So now Shankara is withdrawn completely, not interested in eating and all the things. I think maybe the time has come to leave the body. He started worrying Chitsuka. And miracle by God's grace, what happened? But he didn't ask the Shankara and all that. He just recollecting in the mind. One day in the early morning, one sage Mahatma, very old Mahatma came and stood in front of that where Shankara living in that cave near Uttarakashi. And these Sishyas who are all there taking care of looking after the Shankara, they invited that Mahatma and gave him the Atidhyam, Asanam and everything. And then he asked, all are in the cave only, but the cave is so big. because no one can stay outside the climate. No? As soon as this old Mahatma entered the aged person into the cave, then slowly Shankara become extrovert. Unknowingly, spontaneously, he opened the eyes, and then when he saw this aged person, he also prostrated and all that. Then he took permission and went to the bath, and they offered even to that Mahatma and Shankara also. He started taking bhiksha, whatever is available. Then it went by up to the evening. In the evening time, there is a samvadam started between this old aged person saint and the Shankara. And that aged person is asking so many questions about the Vedanta. And Shankara answering to all of them from his Brahma Sutra Bhashya angle. And that person's Mahatma is so happy and all that. It went up to the midnight or time nobody knows. Almost going to be sunrise like that, entire night. Then this Padmapada, all of them, they were little away, sitting and listening. And then afterwards, the samvada is over. He prostrated and everything. Shankara called the Padmapada and asked, "What is your comment on this discussion?" Actually, if any third person who is also a scholar and two people are scholars are discussing, they will finally just to find out Nirupanam it is called. What is your opinion or Nirupanam comment? And so that time Padmapada answered like this. Okay, through this you will come to know what is the background of this story. Shankara Shankara Sakshat Vyaso Narayana Swayam तयोर्विवादे सम्प्राप्ते किङ्करः किं करोम्यहम्. If there is a dialogue between the Shankara and Vishnu, Shankara, Shankara Sakshat, Vyasah Narayana Sakshat. In between you, the dialogue is Shevaka, what comment I can give. That's it. You got to the point now? Who came there? Vyasa Bhagavan came. Because Shankara thought of decided to give up his body. Mahatmas, they feel that done what is done. And when that Antarmukha is more and more increases, they decide and they will just leave the body. But Vyasa came now for two purposes. So then he personally, but Shankara didn't comment anything after Padmapada said this. They all went and this Mahatma said, now I have to leave. Shankara also didn't ask that everything. Everything is a secret, like they know each other. But Vyasacharya said that you are now 16 years and now it is not the time for you to leave the body. You have to live on this earth another 16 years. So totally Shankara lived on this earth 32 years. Finally again is going to come back to the same Himalayas. So this is what happened. And then not only that, he told two more things. One is as long as you live on this earth another 16 years, the rishis, devatas will take care of you. Nothing is going to happen to you. Lot of attempts also will be done by different people on your life, but nothing will happen. You are under the shield protection of the rishis and the devatas. Not then finally he said that now you have to go down quickly to meet the Kumarila Bhatta who is in Prayaga nearby, who is a Mimamsaka, Purva Mimamsaka, the great person and because of him, the Sanatana Vedic Dharma is protected in that particular juncture. Because of him only, all the Buddhism has slowly came down. Such a staunch Sanatana Vedic Dharma person, but Karmakandi, Purvamimamsaka. But Vyasacharya is praising because of him only. If these Go Puja, these Go Patashala, all these things are there, where these mantras, who people knows this? Who will know that Yajurvedam, Rigvedam is there, this is there? So that Vedas should be protected, no? So you go and meet him. We didn't say what is the purpose and all that. It is necessary. You go and see him. He is going to leave his body wantedly. That is another reason. No much time. Then Shankara told everybody, we are going fast. That's it. And they traveled along with they came down. Then somehow from the Ganga, banks of the Ganga, then slowly they came to the then Yamuna, banks of the Yamuna. So now here from here onwards, Himalayas journey over and they came onto the other side. And by traveling to that Yamuna, banks of the Yamuna, that means he visited all this Brindavan and those places. And there only Yamuna Ashtakam and Govinda Ashtakam, many of these Krishna Ashtakams all are written. And Bhandirika Vanam, there is one Vanam which is mentioned in the Bhagavata Mahapurana, where Krishna and Balarama, they all used to play and sweet fruits will be there. In that Vanam, the whole Brindavana is surrounded by lot of beautiful Vanams. In such Vanam, in one of the Vanams, Madhuvanam only, Narada suggested to the Dhruva, but Krishna's story is later. Dhruva story is, that time itself, the Madhuvanam. You go to Madhuvanam, you won't get any danger there. You will get a good fruits, good water, everything is fine. You can do tapas there. So there is Madhuvanam, and there are so many other Vanams are also there in and around. And here, Bhandirika Vanam, he sat there and he composed Prabodha Sudhakaram. There is one text of Prabodha Sudhakaram. Then they reached to the Prayaga. Yamuna banks of came Prayaga. Because they have to come to Prayaga, then only they have to go where Kumaral Bhatta stayed. When they reached the Prayaga, lots of Brahmanas in groups all are traveling to the Kashi. So many groups of Brahmanas going. Shankara saw this and find out why they are all going now, where they are going. They all said that for the prashchitta sake. What prashchitta? What happened? They are all the followers of that Bhatta Sampradaya. Okay? In many discussions of the Bhashyam or whatever our scriptures, Amma also may be mentioned many times. Bhatta Sampradaya, Purvamimamsakas. So this Kumarela Bhatta, what happened? He is going to leave his body, wantedly going to sacrifice his body by keeping the paddy husk around him, the furnace made by the paddy husk, strong, this much, and up to here, and that will lit in. And slowly, it will start burn. The heat will come up. That means the body won't die suddenly, but gradually it will go away. Because maybe that is the way some kind of prashchita or punishment that maybe. So he is doing that. So we are not able to withstand with this. So for the purifying ourselves and so we are traveling to the Kashi all that. Then Shankara still went very fast where this Kumar Bhatta stayed. And by the time he reached that place, half of his body skin already burnt. But life is not gone. He is not a normal person. So powerful. Karma Kanda. Every devata protection for him. Such a powerful upasaka. So he is very with glowing face and all that. He is in that furnace around fire burning. And then when Shankara reached, asked, told him, please stop, don't humiliate your body like this. Then he said, no, now I can't do anything. Half of my body is already burnt. Why this happened? What for he is doing this? That one or two points we must know. Because to protect the Sanatana, this is the greatness of Kumarila Bhatta. Vedanta Puromimamsa Karmakanda, we may talk in a different angle, but from this standpoint, that's why Vyasa told you go and meet him. To stop this, Buddhism, the mad growing of this Buddha, all are turned it as a Buddhist, all the Rajas, people. No Vaidika Dharma, no nothing, no belief in Veda, no belief in the Ishvara. So that is the problem. This man cannot tolerate that time. He converted himself as the Buddha temporarily for the to learn what is exactly there, what they are talking, what they are doing. Unless you go and study and live with them and see, you don't know. That's why our acharyas, whoever is commenting and doing Shankara Bhashyam, when he is sitting in the cave, Vyasaguha and writing Bhashyam, where from this Purvapakshis has come? Please remember that day when he started here 80 years age, on the way, whomever he met, with whomever he discussed, whatever the opinions people are talking, he analyzed everything and kept in the mind up to the Buddhism and Jainism and Shaktism, everything. He himself bring that particular opinion as a Purvapakshi and he discusses and he argues. Don't think that when Shankara is talking, somebody came in the middle, may I come in, sir? Not like that. So, this Kumarila Bhatta became a Buddhist and joined in the group, and he accepted as one monk as a guru. He learnt everything, he came to know what is what, and whenever that Buddha monk, guru, talks something wrong, negating the Vedas, this Kumarila Bhatta will get the tears. He cannot tolerate. Then all other Sishyas, Buddhas saw something wrong. Whenever this is, why Vedas are all rejected, why this fellow is becoming emotional? They are having some doubt. But somehow later there is an argument also taken place between the Kumarila Bhatta and that Buddha Guru. He defeated the Guru. He accepted somebody as the Guru and he defeated him. And finally, they come to know that he simply joined in us to know what is what and he is against to us. And they all together took him and threw from the hillock. But nothing happened to him. And at that time, I only got some injury. Then he himself says that, what he said, if the Vedam is truth, nothing should happen to me. Then he answers, I got a doubt. If Vedam is truth, that doubt itself should not come in my mind. Because of that, my eye got hurt. Such a believer. And why this sacrificing, leaving the body? That is because I accepted somebody as the Guru. See, Vaidika Dharma person, how? Then I defeated him, and almost it's like a cheating, like only. Now it is a papam. I have to take some prashchittam for it. That's why there is nothing more than this. I have to burn and leave my body. See, he's so sensitive. I accepted somebody as the Guru and defeating the Guru, we never do. Whatever knowledge we get or we grow, become big also. So I accept for that papam, I have to do prashchittam. And that is the reason he said. And the Shankara, then he came to know through his disciples about the Shankara's glory few days, months before. Because Shankara's name is spreading like a wildfire everywhere. because nobody is there in those days, no, to argue and to answer to every set of people in the society courageously. So then he can't say, but he orally said, I prostrate to you and all that. Then please uh, give me the Atma Gnanam. And Shankara said, I thought if you are available, I would like to ask you to write the Karika Vartikam or Karika something to my Hashyam. But now I can't do that. Huh? Anyhow, my time has come. Then Shankara sat at the side of him and given the Mahavakya Upadesham and Omkara chanting with all that in the presence of the Acharya Shankara, that great Mahatma Kumarila Bhatta left his body. And this is the story. And before that, he leaving that body, he told, now you please go and meet my student who is living little away from here, again near the Narmada Nadi banks. My student. His name is called Vishwarupa, or another name is called Mandana Mishra. You go and he will write, he will do whatever you want. That much he said. Then Shankara traveled to that place, and so that place, when they reached where it is, how much they traveled, few days it took, because from this Prayaga, Yamuna this side, and Madhya Pradesh again Narmada other side, and they reached the Mandana Mishra place. And Mandana Mishra's he's a Sishya of the Kumarila Bhatta. So naturally he's a great Karmakandi and equal to him. And then his wife is called Ubhaya Bharati, or called Sarasavani, or called in our Vedic terms Rishika. She's a saint like Rishika. And she is nothing but the Amsha of Saraswati Avataram, Ubhaya Bharati. The village they lived is called Padmavanam, and Shankara reached to that village, and it took nearly 1 month, I think, for them from this Prayaga to again to go there. Then there are some children are playing. Shankara called somebody and one boy, come, where is the Mandan Mishra's house? Then that boy laughed. You don't know Mandan Mishra's house? First of all, he saw this sannyasi, because these children are all like our Gurukulam children, no? And this Agraharam like, and and Kumar Bandan Mishra village. You imagine that Agraharam, that children, that how they will be. All are with the uh, tough and nice. They are playing. So he asked him. He saw, because this kind of sannyasi means karma kandis, they don't generally, why this coming, he is asking the all that. Anyhow, small boy. Oh, you don't know Mandan Mishra's house? Then he said something. गायन्ति सामानि च यत्र शार्याः स्तुवन्ति कीराः यजुषा रुचा च परस्परं सुस्वरमादरेण जहीति तत्मण्डनमिश्रधाम. You go and you will find in which place the birds which are near that house, whether they are in the kept in cage or they may be living that way, where the birds will sing the Samaganam, and where the parrots also sing the Yajusha Rucha mantras, and they say Vedaha Pramanaha, Vedaha Pramanaha. Oh, the birds. That whole place is vibrant that much and transformed. Because of Pura Mimamsakas, they have some their sutram first, So in that Vedaha Pramana. We also say Vedaha Pramana. Okay, so this sloka, and wherever you see that scene, then remember that is the Mandan Mishra's house. Then this boy laughed and playing went off. Shankar also felt so happy. Okay, they went and reached the Mandan Mishra's house. A group of sannyasis coming. Generally, it won't happen, and that too to Mandan Mishra's house, because these are all karma kandis. Who will come? That day, there is a shraddham is going on in the Mandan Mishra's house. Both wife and husband came to know that some sadhus are coming. They, as a grihasthas, they invited and did namaskar and invited him. And today, in our house, shraddham is going on. It got completed. We're so happy, like Vishnu coming to the house Narayana. We are happy to give you Bhiksha. Please accept. Then Shankara said, not that Bhiksha. I came to have the Vada Bhiksha. I want to discuss with you. Okay, that we'll do later. Okay, let us have the Bhiksha first. So they served. Then Shankara, they arranged some place to stay. Then when we'll have the discussion, where all that they decided, no hurry now. Shankara didn't say, I have to go to eat this. He knows he want to. Then when we both are discussing, you are a Uttaram, Uttaramimamsa Vedanti. I am a Puramimamsa Karmakandi. But there should be one judge in between to monitor. Mandan Mishra telling, my Shishas are not capable because they don't know about the Advaita Vedantic, these things. Of course, I know, but I have to focus on my side. My wife, Ubhaya Bharati. Now you got the meaning of that way. She is well versed. Can you imagine? That's why I call Rishika. Never underestimate that there, even Brudaranyakam, that Maitreyi and Garge, there are Rishikas in our Sampradaya. She knows, she's well versed on both the sides. Such a brilliant. So, is it okay for you? Yes, good. Ubhaya Bharati. She is the mediator. Decided, and argument is going on. One, he's asking question. Shankara giving reply very little slowly, no hurry, and that it went on for many days, I think. And before that, some others in stories they say, whoever defeated, they put the mala like in the Vali Vada time, Sugriva. So that the Gordon has given. Okay, whoever defeated that mala will wade out Godland. So in one story it is told like that, but that's not like the Ubhavarti thing going on. And finally, after discussion and discussion, Padmapada, all are sitting side Chitsuki, Sukha, and so eagerly they are listening. And finally, Mandana Mishra got defeated. He accepted his defeat and he surrendered and prostrated to the Shankara. Okay. Then Ubhay Bharati asked, I also want to discuss with you. I want to have a discussion, dialogue with you. So then Acharya accepted because of her geniusness and all that. Then she asked a different questions about the Vedantic aspect only, Jiva, traveling, karma, these things. And along with that, she asked about some questions about the Grihastha Dharma also. There only one story comes, how far it is true or whatever. Sarvagnan, when he is a Sarvagna, he need not to be a Grihastha and know that what is the Grihastha ashrama. But in that book it is written that then when Ubhavarta asked about the some uh, things about the Grihastha Ashrama Dharma, then Shankara asked, I think, you give me a little time. Then he good good for எது சொல்லுவாங்களே he left his body parakaya pravesham. He asked the disciples, you take care of. He entered in the one of the king's body, and there he lived a few days. And that queen also found that he is not a normal king before, like that something. The story goes like that. Anyhow, Shankara after that also answered all the questions of the Ubhaya Bharati, and Ubhaya Bharati also agreed what? Her defeat, her knowledge or whatever. Why defeat means what? The Advaita Pratishtha, Nishtha. Then she says that Sarvagnebhyo Namaha. You are a Sarvagna. Then Mandana Mishra asked, I want to be your disciple. Please accept. To be his disciple, then Shankara has to give the sannyasa to him. Okay? Without sannyasa also he can be as a disciple, but there is some purpose, no, behind this whole story. Then he asked the Ubhaya Bharati, with your permission, I will give the sannyasa to you. See, sure. That's why his wife agrees at any age, the husband can take the sannyasa. They both live like what? No any other kind of relation. Mother, father, brother, sister like, or guru, sishya like. If the wife follows the husband, is a guru. Anything accept. So in that way, she told, she accepted. Shankara given the sannyasa to Mandana Mishra, the name given Sureshwaracharya. Now, how many disciples came main? Padmapadacharya came and Sureshwaracharya came. Chitsuki, many others are there, but we know familiarly these four. No, later on these four people only become the Mathadipatis of the four ashramas. So, in that way, accepted. Then Ubhaya Bharati also, I also want to be along with you people. Shankara accepted that. How come along with the sannyasis we travel, go and you can be? But Shankara knows what is the background of this Ubhaya Bharati, what is her capacity, what is her tapas and what is. Then he said, yes, because being a, you are a Amsha of the Saraswati Devi, you be with us all and bless with the Vidya. Like that, she accepted. But she told one thing, I won't be visible to everybody when I am traveling with you. See, that much power is there for her. I won't be visible. Others can't see me, but I will be with you. And wherever you want uh, me, you can do the pratishtha of me. In this way, she Ubhaya Bharati also, in the form of the Vidya Swarupini, she traveled along with them. Now, after this Mandana Mishra meeting and all that, then he became now a Sureshwaracharya. Uh, about him, again, we may discuss or not, we don't know. You know very well. He's called a Vartikakaraha, and Shankara is called Bhashyakara. And not only that, he is the first Acharya Adhipati of the Sringeri Matham. Okay. Anyhow, we are touching the Sringeri now. Now the journey again down towards the south after meeting the Mandana Mishra. Maharashtra, Nasik, Panchavati, Trayambakeshwar, every place what happened I can't explain. Okay. I have to take you now quickly to the Kaladi. Let me see how fast I can take you. Trayambakeshwar, Pandharipur. Hmm? Pandharipur. जय पाण्डुरङ्ग प्रभो विठला जगदाधार रंग रंग विठ्ठल पांडुरंग विठ्ठल पंढरीनाथ विठ्ठल पांडुरंग विठ्ठल पंढरीनाथ विठ्ठल पंढरीनाथ महाराज की. There he wrote Panduranga Ashtakam, and in that Parabrahma Rupam Bhaje Pandurangam, Parabrahma Lingam Bhaje Pandurangam. See, he sees every pilgrim place and that idol, that God is a Parabrahma. And like that, Panduranga Ashtakam also. Then from there, travel to the Andhra, particularly Sri Shailam, which is one of the Shakti Peetam and as well as the Jyotirlingam. Sri Shaila, Mallikarjuna Swami, and Mallika Arjuna. It is the place where Arjuna did the tapas and offered the flowers of the jasmine, and Shiva appeared and blessed him. That's why it's called Mallika Arjuna, Mallika Arjuna. Or where the so much jasmine gardens are there, and as well as the Arjuna trees, Arjuna, which is good for BP, Arjuna tree. And because of that, Mallika Arjuna, that's why that is called Mallikarjuna Kshetram, Brahmarambika. On these jasmine flowers, Ambal is moving like a Brahmaram, the bee, Brahmarambika. And Acharya stayed many days there. He wants to stay there many days. And because there is surrounding nearby Shaktipeetam, no, lot of Kapalikas are there. Shaktayas are there. Some kind of again problems. I mean, a problem is their way of living. Again, they are become a cause to destroy the Vaidika Dharma. So he wanted to stay there, and there only he composed Shivananda Lahari 100 shlokas. Shivananda Lahari is a very a stotram filled with simple and delicious devotion, Shivananda Lahari. But Saundarya Lahari also 100 shlokas, very difficult, all tantra, mantra, yantra. You may hear, you may chant, but it is not suitable for everybody. Understanding is so difficult. It is entirely different. So both contrast Shivananda Lahari, Saundarya Lahari. Anyhow, the Shivananda Lahari composition has taken place. Then there the Kapalikas are there. Even that nearby Raja also says, I am also not able to control these people. They are occupied one particular area itself. They say, no one should not come inside. If you accept me, come in. Even Raja cannot enter inside. They are so cruel also. Such powerful spirited. Then Raja, please, I will call them somehow. You discuss, argue with them, teach them. Then Shankara is meant for that only. He did. Krachabhairava, there is one Kapalika, Krachabhairava, and he came to know that he didn't come directly and discussed. He sent some of his disciples, and in that Ugra Bhairava one person came. By arguing, no one can defeat the Shankara. Everybody came to know this now. Only if any mischief we can do, we can finish off his life because he is a big threat for us. He is against to us. So let us finish off him. Then this student of that Krachabhairava one day sat in front of the Shankara and please accept me as your disciple. Like they, Mandan Mishra did. Same story. And Shankara, happy, be there, be here. Now I can't give you any sannyasa disha because you are already impure by so much other things, Bali, liquor. What is this tantrikas and the kapalikas, shaktayas are all won't do same thing. Women, wine, and these two things are very important for their upasana. If without these two, if you do the upasana, Devi won't accept. I forgot to tell meat, wine, and all these things. Meat. That's why they give Bali, all that. Anyway, he started living like that. And after some time, again, he talked to the Shankara when he is sitting alone. I have one desire. I'm having so much pain in my heart about something. What? I am praying to the Bhairava, Kapalika's means Bhairava. And if I give a human sacrifice of a saint, then I will attain the Bhairava Loka. That's why I am so much sad and all that. Hmm? Can you do any help for me? Shankara is asking. Shankara said, he told directly, I want you to help to solve my suffering and the problem. This great Mahatma Shankara accepted, yes, if you are going to become happy because of my this body, okay, you are going to get the moksha. According to him, going to the Bhairava Loka is moksha. Shankara accepted innocently, but my students won't allow me. They are very, very, they are, black cats like security. So when they are all sleeping, you tell me any one place where you do all that thing, I will come there. Then he told about, I will wait some this 12 o'clock midnight you come. Then when all Padmapada all are slept, Shankara silently got up and went. That man is waiting there. He took to that place where they do all the things and given the bath and everything. No, they have to give preparation, purification, and then made him to sit. Now they have to only cut his head, Shankara's. The moment when these are all arrangements are happening, the final moment came before Padmapadacharya woke up and there is some danger is going to take place to my Acharya. Then from there he ran and how he found the place in the midnight and all that. He just came in running and roaring like a Narasimha. And the sword Uchi they had kept ready, he took that and he killed that Kapalika. And by seeing this, all other assistants are all ran away. Then after all this thing, the Padmapadacharya got fainted. He don't know what happened. Basically, Padmapadacharya is a Narsimha Upasaka. Shankara understood what happened. But Padmapada said, he just like got up from the sleep. Anyhow, come. Then they went back. Then Shankara instructed him, please write a bhashyam on Purvatapa, Narsimha Purvatapani Upanishad. Padmapadacharya wrote the bhashyam for that. Okay, this is what all the things happened in the Sri Salem, in the near Andhra. Then next journey to the Karnataka, Gokarnam. In the Gokarnam, there is a Hariharapuram. Now also there is some Swamiji's Pratishtanam. They consider that that is also one of the Shankara Peetham, Hariharapuram. But the beauty of that place, main Devata is called Shankara Narayana. So those days itself, to remove these differences and the fightings, already somebody did a good job. Shankara Narayana. No, don't fight. Because such a fanatic, these people, not only Islam now we are telling, Vaishnavas and Saivas, they won't look each other. Even they won't go in that street. All those things are happened. That's why we are now in this stage. Now we are growing. Be happy. We are improving because of the great leadership. Gokarnam, Shankaranarayana. And here one new disciple joined. His name is called Giri. Okay? His story will come shortly. Ending. Then this Giri came and innocent, illiterate. But by seeing first time Shankara, he surrendered. I don't know anything. I have not read anything. You are the Vaikuntham for me. You are the Kailasa for me. You are everything for me. Shankara said, Sarvas, Sarva Vidya Praptirastu. He said that much only. He is living along with them. Then travel towards the Mugambika. Okay. Now, hereafter, whenever you go to any one of these places, you must remember that Shankara came to this place. This place. For every place, there is Puranic background is there, but I can't go to those stories all. Sauparnika river, Durga Lakshmi Saraswati combination, three Shaktis together is called Mugambika. And why that Muka, there is one Rakshasa. Mother goddess killed that Rakshasa. There are so many stories. That's why it's called Muka Ambika. Or Muga, those who are not able to speak. That's why the Vidya Aksharabhyasam is so famous there. They all will get a good knowledge, or the children will speak faster and like that. And there also, again, arguments and Vaishnavas are there, Shaivats are there, Kapalika, Shaktayas are also there. Somehow they all want to see, once if it is habitual lifestyle living, very difficult for the people to get out of it. Which is right, which is because from his angle it is correct, from others' angle it is correct. What to do? Then Mugambika, there Sarvagna Peetham title has given Sarvagna Peetham. There is one, and they conducted some test to Shankara. Finally, they accepted, and he made him to the Sarvagnan of that Peetham. But Shankara didn't say there. It is what they say. From there, now came back to the Sringeri, where which he visited, which was he was visited 15 years back. Now he is here. Okay, Raja Aditya Varma came and met the Shankara, and in Sringeri, almost now they are everybody is liking that Sringeri. They want to be there. They want to establish, particularly that time Sankalpa came to Shankara. Now Padmapada Acharya expressed that Acharyaji, let us have here ashramam, and we'll stay here, live like this, uh, all that, and we'll construct a temple. So that Sankalpa through Padmapada Acharya it is expressed, but it has gone from the mind of the Shankara. Shankara doesn't have any that Sankalpa after that. But Padmavacharya, when he is telling, Shankara said, there are so many other Grihasthara also joined by the time, and that Raja also. So, through them, you made to construct a temple. What temple? Sharada Peetham. Because Vidya Kendram, no? Because already Sharada is coming along with the Ubhayvar, they told that time. That's why all Shankaras, the mathas are called Sharada Peethams. And that Sharada Peetham, regularly, whoever the Mahasannidhanam, they will do the puja to that Sharada temple. Here I would like to tell one incident and conclude. Sorry, I am not able to take you to Kaladi. Okay, Kalam is over. I'm not going to come there. Okay, we'll go. This point I will tell. And Sringeri. So many things are there to talk about the Sringeri, but suitable and thing. I feel so happy. I feel so blessed to share and tell this. The present Mahasannidhanam Bharati Tirtha Swami, where he born, where he lived, in that town, in that street, the opposite house, I born. Guntur district, Narsaraopeta, Ramireddipeta, street name that Bharati Tirtha Swami is. His mother, his father, they, they all will love our family so much, very close. We were small, used to run and go and all the play. Even Swaminamma, being she is a lady, but I had got the opportunity, Bharati the Swami, we played. Much more than that, Mahasannidhanam's father. Tangirala Venkateswarlu Avadhani Garu did the Akshara Vyasa to me. That's why today I got that opportunity to sit on the Vyasa Pitha. I don't know. That sparsha, that connection somehow brought Amma and me to this line. Okay, so I'm happy to share that. So with this we'll conclude. We are now in Shrungeri. Remember, tomorrow we'll continue. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Hari Om Tat Sat